Is that a thumper? There's a thumper. Come on. Come on. Is your dead bait getting nervous? Was it a secret wreck, George, or is it one that everybody can kind of come to at certain times of the year? Because I get that asked a lot from you guys out there. Where were you?
No, this isn't a secret wreck. We've got some secret wrecks that are a little bit smaller. The amount of buoys that's on this is a local wreck, actually a very big wreck, and it's used by divers and fishermen alike, and lots of fish on it.
Well, George, it's a much better day today than it was the last time we was out. Last time we were out, we called it Victory at Sea, and if y'all saw the show, it was pretty cool. I had a bird land right on my rod. First time that's ever happened out there. Munching, 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 munching. You getting thumping?
Something's going.
Oh. Fish on, bro. Get him. That's a stout little rod, ain't it?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Does it feel like a grown one?
He's shaking, doing some shaking. But boy, he whacked it.
Did he?
Oh, yeah. It's a good bite.
Well, good. All it did was just changing spots.
Well, sometimes just a little move helps, you know?
What are we in now? We moved the boat because back there at the other spot, the bite just kind of quit. So we moved to 122 foot of water, and the current is just ripping here. So we got us a fish on. Y'all standing by. We're gonna see what kind of fish we got down there. So what are you expecting, Captain George?
I'd like to see a black grouper for sure, but I'll take a big mutton snapper.
Big mutton.
I know
We'll invite it to dinner, that's for sure. We'll take it and see what Todd can do with it.
Oh man, he'll do something good, I can guarantee that.
If you notice, the water is nice and blue now. We are off Key Largo, Florida, in the Florida Keys. The first key you come to as you're coming down US 1 at the end of the turnpike. Love this place. Everybody usually passes this right by. It's the first key, let's not stop here. But I'll tell you what, you're coming for the fishing. There's some color down there, it looks good. If you're coming for the fishing, this is the place to come. Look at that.
Big old red.
Red grouper.
Nice.
Yep. There you go. A nice red grouper from Key Largo. Is that a pretty fish or what?
Beautiful.
Now on the show back when we did it last year, we were in real shallow water. Same area here in Key Largo, but we were in 3.5 feet of water. We were with Captain Tad Vandermark at the time, and I was saying in that shallow water, you don't really hurt the fish because you only bring them up like 1 atmosphere.
Right.
And not even 1 atmosphere, then 3 feet of water. But like here, we're in 123 feet of water, and we're bringing them up different atmospheres. And if you notice, they kind of blow up and their eyes kind of pudge out a little bit, but we're going to invite this one to the cooler. So
This one's gonna be dinner.
all right, well, y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back with some more grouper fishing from Key Largo and Captain George Clark. Yeah, buddy. Oh, you're going with a little heavier rig, huh? What happened to our bait?
His body fell off.
Well, you still got his lips.
Had nothing to do with the trigger fish right there behind us.
All right, there.
Yeah.
Come on now, give me a thump. Serious thump. They were whacking this one here I'm hanging on to, they just wouldn't eat it.
Well, that one was a no-doubter. When he ate it, it was bam, like you like to say. He just,
whack.
It's not a wreck here, so it's just really, really good structure.
Yeah.
A lot of coral heads, a lot of sea fans, and places for these fish to hide. And the reef really starts once you get into the Keys and head south, but in the upper Keys here off of Key Largo, we have really, really good structure, good bottom.
Come on, thump it. Thump it. Did he eat it?
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
Yeah, he did.
Fish on. Ooh, you gotta love a circle hook, man. So I can get him up away from the sharks first. Oh, this could be a good one here. With the spinning rod, how about
Nice
that?
fish.
No sharks, come on.
Get that head turned.
No sharks. This one's gonna make me sweat. It is October in Key Largo, but it's still nice and warm. I think they just got their first snows up north, didn't they, George?
Yeah, temperatures dropped big time up north, so we're looking forward to plenty of people coming down here to the Keys to do some of this great fishing.
Shameless plug.
Well, it is a little chilly here, Blair. It's about 80. So a little bit cooler than we're normally used to, but we'll take it.
I see some color. I see some color down there. Oh, see him down there? This water is so crystal clear, he's probably another 30 feet away. What is it? What is it?
It's like maybe a big mutton snapper.
Is it a mutton? It is a mutton, brother.
Actually,
It's a grunt.
it's a big giant grunt, silver snapper.
Those are delicious, ain't they?
Yeah, you can eat them.
Look at
Cool.
that grunt.
That's a margate.
So it's an actual species of the margate family. A grunt. Look at this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a jaw. Looks kind of like one of those rooster
Got an orange
fish.
mouth too, see that?
Ugh, you got a pair of pliers?
Yeah, right here.
Roll that sucker out. Here we go. Show him off, and then we can let him go. So it's a margate.
Yeah.
Looks like a. Do they ever call these gray snapper, or is that
No,
different?
it's a different species. This is actually a member of the grunt family. This is the biggest one out of that family, so.
It's a grunt. Listen to
We
him.
call him silver snapper.
Listen to him. Yeah, Tony De Los Santos just loves these things.
Oh yeah, he sure does.
Let's get him back in. And off he goes.
Good job.
That's pretty neat, man.
Cool.
Let's see what else is down there, eh?
There's some stuff down there.
That's neat. A big margate. It's the biggest margate I ever caught. A Mogan margate. Well, I'm changing baits. We're running out of them here real quick. I'm gonna do the bait check for you real quick. We're using the Eagle Claw circle hooks, and they're the laser sharp circle hooks. And we're using frozen Speedos, something to really get down there and really stink the bottom up, something they really get out and search out for these stinky old baits. But I tell you, all we're doing is hooking them in the lips, both lips. How many pounds of lead we got, George?
I think we're getting away with just over a pound.
Just over a pound of lead to hold it down on the bottom. Dropping it all the way down on the bottom and just kind of letting the current take it back a little bit each time. When we're feeling the thump, put the boots to them, brother. There's your bait check for today. You come with George now, use some stinky Speedos and catch some grouper. Well, welcome back. We got us a big one on. Big one on the 2-speed. I couldn't hardly pull this one out of the holder.
Had it warped right over there. That's when you know you're getting a bite.
Oh, you know you're getting wore out too when you can't even talk.
And when the rod tip's in the water, you're getting a good bite.
Bear with me, folks. I am about wore out. What do we got here? We got a red snapper. Look at the size of that red snapper. Good Lord.
That's a nice mutton.
That's a mutton?
That's a mutton snapper.
That's a mutton. Come here,
Look
Mr.
at
Mutton.
that.
Woo, brother.
Now that'll put a little color in the box.
Look at that.
Beautiful fish.
So that's a mutton, huh?
Look, you're bleeding again. You just can't stop bleeding.
Am I
Now
bleeding?
your leg's bleeding.
Well, I get all excited and don't bother paying attention to what I'm doing.
Full contact fishing.
Look at that mutton snapper. Okay, I gotta confess, this is my first mutton.
Beautiful.
I don't get to travel around and fish too much as a kid, so now I'm catching all these fish now.
That's our equivalency to a red snapper. You know, like a genuine red snapper you catch out in the Gulf. This is
Yeah.
kind of our red snapper, but
Well,
the
we
name-
get the red snapper up around where I'm at off the Space Coast, but they're the genuine reds. But this is why they call them genuine reds and I guess cabarras or muttons,
this is a mutton.
because mutton from mutton, leave mutton. What are the blue
Yeah,
markings?
see these blue markings right here? That'll really, determine that it's a mutton snapper. And also, if you look right back here, that all muttons have that black spot like a redfish would have on its tail.
Cool. I wonder if that acts like the same way as a redfish.
Maybe they think that the fish is looking at them if they don't have anything sneak up behind them. These are real spooky fish too. Muttons are a spooky fish, and they're sometimes very difficult to catch.
Are they tasty?
Absolutely.
Well, we've definitely caught a variety today. Well, let's slip this guy in the box and see what else is down there. We're gonna have us a fish fry tonight. Invite all the Key Largo Guide Association.
Yeah, we could feed them.
Because
that'll feed a few right there.
We're gonna be eating. Hey, y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back with some more addictive fishing. What a beautiful fish. It's on the bottom. Was that a circle hook?
Yeah. So no Yankee.
What about the red grouper? Is that a common one to get out here or not?
They're pretty common. I don't think they're as common where we're fishing in this real hard bottom. You find them more around in the shallows and out a little bit deeper. They like to hide under sea fans and stuff. This is mostly coral heads and real heavy duty rock. So you're gonna find more black groupers in here and an occasional gag grouper once in a while.
Oh, there he is. Oh yeah, brother.
You stole my fish.
I got your fish. That's
Nice.
a serious one.
Oh. Get that head turned.
Come on, baby.
Get that head turned. That's all. Come on, get up here. Come say hi.
Come on now. I'm gonna put the boots to him, as Captain Teddy Lund says. Get that head turned. I got him turned, son. Ooh. Come on now.
That's a digger there. Digging, trying to get you in them rocks.
Come on now. One thing we were talking about with the drag, not really the drag here, we're talking about the diameter of Power Pro. It's so much smaller than monofilament, and with this current here, you don't need near the weight to get it down on the bottom and catch these fish. There he is down there. There's some color coming up. Whew. My arm is cramping, brother. There we go. Oh, what do we got here, brother? Oh, yeah. Okay, people always wondering, how do you get big fish up with a spinning rod? Well, y'all just witnessed something here with a big grouper and a spinning rod. Let me get around. Oh, look at that, bro. Mr. Clark. I think we got a grown one there.
Black grouper. See, they do get bigger.
They do get bigger. They get much bigger.
And did you see when you brought him up, he was coughing up some of the chum?
Yeah, I saw that. Aren't they beautiful fish?
Look at that.
Look at him changing color.
That chain, these chains right here help them camouflage themselves in the bottom so that they can really dart after a live bait or...
That kind of looks like a reef rock.
Yeah,
So
sponge, whatever.
Blend right in there.
Camo.
Man, what a fish. What a nice one. Let's get him back in, sir. I wonder if that's my blood. Yeah, it is. He got me good. He's about ready to go, man.
Let him go.
He didn't, I guess when he expelled out those baits.
Yeah.
He blew his bladder out.
Congratulations.
Thanks, sir. Thanks, sir.
How's them arms?
Ready for another?
Let's do this.
My finger needs a Band-Aid, though.
I will get you oh, fish on.
No, that ain't a fish on.
Yes, it is.
You sure?
Wind on him, wind on him. Look at that, look at that. While we were sleeping. Now that's what you call a bite, brother.
Well, we'll go in from releasing to that one and catching another one.
Pretty work, Blair.
Oh, he's rocked us.
Did he really?
Oh, there he goes, there he goes. There he goes, got him out.
Just keep him coming, buddy. Gotta love Key Largo.
You gotta love Key Largo. Think about anywhere in the Florida Keys you gotta love.
I don't get the opportunity to fish all over. I fish a few other places, but I spend most of my time right here, but you're right. no matter what you want to fish for, you can find it in the Florida Keys.
That's for sure. That is for sure. I tell you what, these guys about got me wore out.
I'd love to see a mutton snapper, but I'm afraid this is probably another black grouper.
It looks like. There's some
comes.
color. Oh yeah, it's another nice
Nice fish.
nice black. A nice blackie. Lift him right on in. There he is.
There you go.
Nice little black. It's a nice fish there, brother. Get this hook out, we'll let that one go. Yes, sir. That's a nice one.
It's a stubby one.
Well, I tell you what, we have got Mother Nature breathing down our necks once again. And we can probably do one more, but if not, I've had a heck of a time, man.
It's been fun.
It's been awesome. Hey, y'all want to come catch all the grouper you want. Just like this, October,
This time of year, yeah. October, November, December.
in the beautiful Florida Keys. When you're freezing up there up north, first snowstorms start coming in. Yeah, make sure you go to addictivefishing.com, look up Captain George Clark, and you can come catch you some slab grouper for the grouper sandwiches later on this evening.
Fingers.
Don't forget about the website, addictivefishing.com. We'll see you next week.